Hey guys, so happy Monday. I wanted to make a video about meal prepping and meal planning because that's something that we were talking about. I know that mostly everybody is doing Max 30, the 21 Day Fix, or the 21 Day Fix Extreme. And so all of these programs are based off of a portion control meal guide, and that includes these portion control containers. And while Max 30 does not come with the containers, it does talk about them. So it's labeled out that way about veggies are the green, veggies are green, you have your fruits for the purple, proteins are the red, carbs are the yellow. It's all labeled out that way, and you can also buy, you can go on to the shop and buy the containers if you want to, but it does tell you the amount of how much you need in the Max 30. So if you don't want to buy the containers, you can see how much it is to measure out, but I suggest the containers. It just makes life so much easier. So what I've been doing, and this is how I figure out my meal plan, I've been doing the countdown to competition one, so I do a double meal plan. But for example, let's pull it up. I'm in the 1,800 to 2,099 calorie bracket, and you have the whole guide to, you want to get your meal guide, you want to go to the Get Started. If you haven't done this already, this is something you should do like right off the bat. Open it up, go to it's like one of the first couple pages in any of these meal plans, and you calculate your calorie target. So if you're looking to lose weight, you are going to subtract. But if you're looking to maintain weight or gain muscle, you keep it the same or you add. I keep it the same because I don't want to lose weight. I just want to get more muscle and lean out and tone up. So I don't need I don't need to be in a 1,500 calorie bracket. So I'm in the 1,800 calorie bracket. Anyway, so with that, the regular meal plan for the extreme it has an extreme and competition, and it's like 2 days on the countdown on the competition plan, 1 day on the extreme plan. And extreme is like more of a regular, like you can't have a calorie or carbohydrate deficient type of meal plan all the time, and that's kind of what this is, and that's why I don't do it consistently. I follow more the extreme instead of the competition, because the competition has no fruit, no blue, which is like avocados and stuff like that, and it has no dressings. It's just veggies, proteins, and fat from oil, and that's all it is. So I tend to stick more to the extreme side. So anyway, so for that, it's like 5 greens, 3 purples, 5 reds, 4 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, 5 teaspoons. So what I do, I'll show you my actual list. So I break it down like this, and then what I do is I break it down into meals. So I do 5 meals a day, depending on what it is, depending on the day. I try to do 5 meals a day. Sometimes it's 3 or 4, but I break it up into the meals, and then I start at the greens, and I have 5 greens, so I'll do 1 green for each meal, and then I'll do one purple for the first 3 meals, 1 red for each meal, and I'll do the yellows. I do all the yellows before dinner, and then I break up the rest, accordingly. So that's what I do, and it's super simple. And then you just, like right now, Derek's cooking. He's making, he's making brunch, but at the same time he's prepping, what is it, pork chops? So we have pork chops, and so he's prepping that, and we go shopping like twice, sometimes 3 times a week because we like to keep our veggies fresh. But if you don't have time to do that, you know, it's not about being perfect. I prefer fresh, raw vegetables. But if you're super busy and you don't have time to go to the store, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, I suggest buying frozen vegetables and a big bag of kale. Kale lasts a pretty decent amount of time. We usually only have to buy 1 bag of kale a week, and it's like a huge bag. Thank you. This is brunch. It's pork chop with egg, a salad, sweet potatoes, and salsa. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But yeah, so and hot sauce. So yeah, if you don't have a lot of time, definitely get. Ooh, it's about to rain. Sorry, I get really excited about rain. So you want to get frozen vegetables. Get, you know, buy meat while it's on sale. Luckily, we have good quality meat around here, and we get it on sale sometimes. But if it's not on sale, whatever. Like sometimes we oftentimes buy whole chickens, and Derek cooks it down. He likes to boil it. I'm not really a fan. He's the only one who makes chicken in this house because I don't like dealing with whole chickens. It freaks me out a little bit, and it's too much work for me personally. I prefer getting chicken breasts, cooking it, either baking it or boiling it. Derek likes to boil it. He says it makes it more juicy. And maybe we can make a video about that because he's like really firm, stands by his juicy chicken. But I like to bake it, and then I like to shred it. So I'll do a whole thing of maybe like 2 packets of chicken breasts or more, depending on what I bought that day or whatever, because I like to switch up my meat a little bit. But I'll do like 2 packs of chicken breast. I'll bake it, and then, you know, season it with just salt and pepper, maybe some paprika. Keep it really simple so that I can shred it and then keep it in the fridge, and I have a whole bunch of shredded chicken. And then if I want to season it differently, I can. So I'll do like chicken with salsa on it, or barbecue chicken, or mustard chicken. And I switch up the recipes so that I don't get bored. But it's very simple because I already did bulk pulled chicken or shredded chicken, you know, without any seasoning. So I could just dress it up however I want. And then, you know, sometimes I'll do, now that I'm home all the time, I have a little more time. But when I didn't, I would get a big bowl. I have a big salad bowl, and I'll put kale, peppers, onions, peas, whatever, and I'll just like make a salad in bulk. I wouldn't put dressing on it, maybe a little salt and pepper. When you put salt on your salad, it draws out the moisture, so you don't really need dressing. So I'll put salt and pepper on it, shake it up, and leave it in the fridge, and then I have salad to go, and then all I need to do is just, I have shredded chicken, so I don't need to cut it up or anything, because sometimes I'm lazy. I have shredded chicken, and I'll have pre-made kale, and I'll do pre-made sweet potatoes. So I slice up my sweet potatoes, and I boil them. And then if I want to reheat it, I can just put it back in the pan and saute it till it's brown or whatever. And if I don't have time, the sweet potatoes are already cooked, so I can just add them to salads or whatever. So I'll do, I just put it in here, put my shredded chicken in here, put my sweet potatoes in here, and that's one meal already, easy to go. It just like saves you so much time. And, you know, if you're prepping food, you might need to do it twice a week. It depends on how much you eat and if anyone else is eating it too. So I would try it for the first on a Sunday, or whatever day you have like off to prep for your week. For a lot of people it's Sunday. And, you know, plan your week out and do it that way and see how it is. Figure it out. So first you want to do this, you know, figure out how much you need to eat based off of your meal plan and your calorie intake, your calorie needs and your goals and everything. And then figure out how much you'll need for the week and, you know, do it that way. So, and it's super easy to bring with you on the go, bring with you to work. And, you know, even if you don't have a fridge at work, that's fine. Just put some, get a lunchbox. No, you can't have my food. Get a lunchbox and put some, what is it called? The ice soft packs or whatever, the ice packs in there to keep it cold. And, you know, since it's already cooked, it's not going to go bad in a couple hours anyway if you can't keep it warm or whatever. It's not a big deal. And yeah, so I think that pretty much covers what I do. I like to keep it really simple, like so simple. I mean, we buy kale, peppers, onions, sweet potatoes, plantains, salsa, eggs. We'll get pork chops, chicken, some kind of fish. And it varies depending if anything's on sale or not, and if it looks good that day.
And a lot of eggs.
We get a lot of eggs because we eat like 3 or 4 eggs for breakfast, each of us. So that's almost a carton just for one meal for the both of us. So yeah, we eat a lot of eggs. But anyway, so that's pretty much all we buy. Oh, and we buy frozen fruit because we like frozen fruit for our smoothies.
Sweet peppers are good because they give different colors.
Yeah.
Every color means something different in food.
Yeah, you want to keep colorful vegetables because it's different vitamins and nutrients. So you want to keep your while you do have Shakeology, you still want to get the most nutrition you can from your food. So you want to try to buy organic. It's super important actually. So and I believe that even more after watching GMO OMG last night. I highly suggest that you guys watch that. It's really informative. It will open your eyes to what's going on out there.
It's crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's crazy too because they talk about soil and what's in the soil, and they talk about like your brain farty, the metals, like the heavy metals that arsenic and what was the other one? Lead. Like a lot of your pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, all these different ides, they're all filled with heavy metals. So that's where people can get a little worried about, consuming certain vegetables and having a high amounts of those heavy metals. But the beautiful thing is if you look at sustainable farming and you look at where things grow naturally, there's no need for these heavy metals. It's grown in a way that Mother Nature, intended. And one of the 98% or 80 something, it was like 89 or 98% of all soil in America is depleted of all of your basic minerals like calcium, magnesium, anything that is actually important, like phosphorus, is important for the plants to live. But because obviously they're so deficient, they're relying on all these insecticides and pesticides and yada yada yada. So
yeah,
food for thought.
Yeah. I would definitely watch that film, but I know that this video is getting really long, and so I just wanted to explain to you guys how I plan my food, and I hope it helps you guys. And if you have any more questions, please ask. I'm here to help. That's what I do. It's my job, and I want to see you guys succeed in your goals. So. Let me know if this was helpful to you, and I hope you guys have an awesome Monday. Bye.